Hello everyone and welcome back. This is me, Amelia. So I'm now doing my daily back to my daily Genshin, and this time I'm doing on my main account. So yeah, you can say that now I'm just doing a little event, the current event, which is the Onikabuto. And so this is gonna be take a little while because other than the event, I also gotta do some couple things. It will be take more time than my past, if not my past, even more like my past video, which is about my other account, which is my alternative account. So while this event's going, let me tell you another story.
Hey, good to see
Since I
everyone.
did kind
How's
of
it
want to
going?
plan
Having
if
fun?
I ever make a long video in Genshin, I
Hi,
want to
finally
do
made
a
it.
little
Well,
chill
looks like
story
you're
time.
certainly having a blast.
So what can
The
I
day has
say?
finally come.
Yes.
Woe-aside,
So,
I've been training hard
me
to get
learning about
Arataki blazing
Genshin
armor
is
beetle battle
kind of
boot camp.
really
Now I want to show you
typical
just how far I've come.
in the hard way
And pretty much the
because,
staff too.
like I say before,
My
I'm really
progress
bad
says
in
I should
building
please
characters,
teach me,
and the
show me the
one that
way to
I only
communicate with
started
ancient
to
staff,
even
Crystal
build
Tornado,
is
and all the shelled
basically like
organisms of
I
this
just
world.
built up
Do
more
that,
of
and
5
I
star
swear,
before rather than
once I
I
become the reigning champion of the beetle
consistently
fighting world,
seeing
I will
into
build a mighty
how
statue
the
in your image
usage
at the
of the
Arataki Games
character,
beetle fighting
either it is
headquarters.
5 star or 4 star. So back there
What
when
the?
I started to
What
play
was on the
Genshin,
brand new
I actually
Onikabuto?
play
That
Xiangling,
does not look
and
normal.
it's kind of weird. My
It
team
appears to be
comp
not a
actually
typical
really well
Onikabuto
back
shell,
there.
but one
Back
built to
there, I
resilient
using
life.
Xiangling,
Is it wearing a suit of armor?
Fischl,
We told Granny all about your
Fenty, and
Onikabuto
Jin.
boot camp. It really
Yeah,
piqued her
I
interest
can
when she
say,
heard that
oh,
Guoba was
that
getting a
is the
disciple.
overload
As it turned out,
reaction.
a friend
But
of hers
back
had
there,
made a
since
whole
I
bunch
was
of
on
gardening
little
and landscaping
AR, and
machines to look after the
basically
sweet
patch
flowers on the
the
terrace.
patch is
They're called bloom pruners. The
1.1.
bloom pruner can
No,
transform into
1.0.
the shape of
It's literally
any creature to
1.0.
blend into its environment.
That kind
Squirrels,
of thing doesn't
butterflies,
exist.
finches,
Like,
you
what
name
is
it.
what is
And of course,
overload?
Onikabuto too.
What is that?
So, Master gave
The one that
Guoba a bloom
probably
pruner
people
and wanted to
are
take the form of an
more
Onikabuto
into
so
it
he can
is
battle
like
against
they
you.
playing Sword or maybe
That's
into
pretty high
like
tech for
the
a gardening
meta.
appliance.
So that's the reason why I
Xiangling's
pull
best
on
with other
Genshin,
things.
and
So
to be
that
honest,
includes
me getting
friends.
Venti on his very first banner. Yes, his first banner is actually on
No machine can
1.1,
compare to a
not my
real live
1.0.
Onikabuto warrior.
Literally,
Did
him
Guoba-san pick a
and
dumbed
Klee
down enemy on purpose so we can
is
showcase
on
all our awesome
1.0.
skills?
So
You may be wise to
people,
temper
when
your
I
optimism,
get
Oni King.
20, people think that
But
I
my beetle
actually top
senses
up.
are
Like
failing to
I
detect this
actually
Onikabuto's
genuinely
might.
doing
Or
a top
perhaps
up on Genesis Crystal,
it's too
which I'm
profound
not.
for me to fathom.
It was really kind of like for me,
It's
it's
not
like an
even a
achievement
lie.
because
There's
I
nothing
never
for you to
know about
sense.
the existence of losing the
Anyway,
PD
Guoba-san
back
may
there.
possess limitless
That's
power, but a
also the one that
warrior needs to be one with his
kind of
weapon.
make me
The
sad
bond
because
between
when I
Onikabuto
wanted
and trainer
Klee,
is forged
I
through
lost to
blood,
Jin,
sweat, and
and I would be
tears.
like, how can
Wood,
this happen?
mesh,
I
and
think I
gears.
pull on the white banner. I
Crimson
mean,
Staff,
the white banner means
blood
that I pull on
fist.
Klee banner, which
Let's
is
get
it
this duel
was
going.
true, but
Time for
I never
Guoba-san
know
to
that there
witness
is
my
a
true
term of losing
potential once and for
50-50.
all.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
really learning by doing and playing Genshin this time because other than I want to like let go of what I have been through with my past games, which I have happened to play a lot of games before, and it's not really pleasing because the more of games that I play before is into competitive and strategies. The reason I also play that kind of game is because of my brother. I always play this game if my brother like drove me into it. So it's not like I am myself is a player gal or gamer gal, but the more that I step into Genshin, the more that I think that I'm more into adapting or playing any games. Like for example, I actually tried to play a Honkai Impact 3. This is actually I think I happen to make one or two video about Honkai Impact 3. Yeah, maybe it's not that like it's not the good or to you guys like well you on still on lower level and basically what is the point of
Whoa,
playing
looks
that
like a
kind of
shocking
games?
short work of the bloom
On my
pruner.
side it's actually
I won!
a really
Victory is
different
mine!
whole
With
experience
my
because
trusty crimson staff,
I
I have
played that
defeated the
like
mighty
blindfolded. I
Guamazon!
actually once
Alrighty then.
played that game
The
and
moment I've been waiting
because
for.
it was still like so old, I never know and I didn't get
Guamazon,
used to it.
if I have
And since
earned your
now I have
recognition,
more better
I humbly
device,
ask you to
I
teach me the
start
ways of
to
shells
kind of
organism
like
communication.
wanted to do something like that. And yeah, I'm more into adapting on playing games.
Huh?
Other than
Guamazon,
that,
you
maybe
look
because the reason why we used to
pleased?
play
You
PlayStation,
just lost
yeah,
another
we used
battle.
to have a
Does
PlayStation
this
at
mean you're
my brother's
proud of me
room.
for my
So
swift
usually
progress?
we always
Oh,
have like
shucks. I
a
don't know what
family
to
gathering,
say.
probably like not only
You're
us,
too
but with
kind,
our cousins
Guamazon.
or other
No, you're
family
just being
members.
modest.
They
I know you won't
usually
go
like
easy on me.
gather at our
Looks like
home
Woba's all
and
warmed up now.
we
The bloom
used
pruner
to
is ready to
play
operate at full power.
footballs,
Quote,
any
remember the
action
plan?
games like Tekken
In
if you
this
know
round, we
about
want
these
to increase the bloom
specific
pruner's
games,
power output from a
you
tenth of
know
a percent
that
to
you actually
1%,
born
okay?
in 2000s.
Any higher and
I
you
mean
risk
like
knocking
early
Ito's
2000s
Onikabucho
because
out
that kind of
cold.
game is actually like a ongoing game. Like literally people will go buy
There it
that kind
is.
of games.
Thought I knew
You know,
something
like
was up.
soccer's or Tekken or
As I feared, we
another
have barely
action
scratched the
game like
surface.
that. Street
Wait,
Fighter probably
hold on.
yes. So yeah,
A
I actually
tenth
maybe this is
of
the reason why we
1%?
like me
As in
specifically more into like
0.1%?
adapting
As
and
in
playing games and not like how
1/1000?
other girls I know it's kind of sound weird, but I
You gotta be
think
kidding me.
the more that I
All
see, the
that was
more the
just
time that
one
basically
thousandth of its
we
top
playing
power?
things like how boys do things is now considered as normal because like you
Woba's a
see
little
now
confused.
there's a lot of
You did say
pro
you wanted to
player
train your
in
Onikabuto to
the
defeat
whole
Crystal
world who
Tornado,
actually
correct?
female rather than
I thought it
males.
would go without saying
And
given the
I can
size.
say that it
The
was a
bloom
good
pruner
thing
has to shift
because
water
back
the size of
there from
casserole dishes.
you
So
who
obviously it
actually
has to be pretty
specifically
strong.
girls who
Even then,
like to
Crystal
play games
Tornado is
is
bigger still.
considered as
It
playing games
dwarfs
as
me and
like
Woba, and it's
playing
even including
Barbies
you.
or playing
That's impossible.
makeup, something
If we
like
were
that. I
talking,
mean, as you know,
twice as
there's
strong
like
as the last fight,
type
I
of
think I'd have a shot.
games
Ten
like
times as
that in
strong,
mobile
and
and
we're already looking at
even
losing
PlayStation
most, if
because
not
I think I
all, of the
remember I
time.
once
But a
buy
thousand
more like
times
forced into
stronger?
buy. I
Oh, that's
either I
pathetic.
buy
It's
or
hopeless.
it was a free game, a free
When
gift
your
after
tactics
we
fail, you
buying too
have
much
to
of
change your point of view.
games back
No
there
journey's
because
far
since
and
we
wide.
play
We
on the
often have to
PlayStation,
think on our feet.
for us to play
Clicking the
buying the
old
game is
methods will
actually
never solve the
more
problem, no
cheaper
matter how
than the
hard you
current
try.
PlayStation because
Of
you
course,
even buying the
Guamazon.
PlayStation
This
itself
is what
already
you've been trying to
expensive.
tell me all along.
On my place
I
it's
gotta
already like
study
probably
mechanics.
8
Then
or
build a suit of
5
armor for Crimson
for the
Staff that'll take
PlayStation
his abilities to
only.
a whole new level.
But to play
Or
buy the
maybe,
games is
heck, I
happen to
could build a
be like
bigger,
800
stronger
or
mechanical Onikabuto
300 something like
piloted by
that.
Crimson Staff
And
under
that
my
game is not
direction.
even like the good game. Probably like I can say
An
they have Mario
Onikabuto
Kart something like that. It was
piloted
called
a
as like
mechanical
not a good game because
Onikabuto?
I'm not into a
How do you
Mario fan.
expect to pull
Please
that
don't
off?
hate
It
me
does
for
not
you
even
who
seem to count
actually
as a beetle
into
battle.
a fan or fan of
Seeing the
Mario Kart.
power of Bloom
Forgive
Pruner has
me.
made me realize something.
Yeah,
There's a natural
that
limit
kind of
to
game is really
Onikabuto's
are
strength.
something expensive and back there you can buy
People have tried to
something
tell
like
me this
that
before.
even
Shinobu,
cheaper.
the
There's
Grandmaster,
basically a lot
especially
of
Sky
people who
Cleaner White
actually
Iron
make like
Melon.
a million
Admitting
copy of
defeat is
that.
shameful, but not even
So
trying to mix up
yeah,
your
I think I
tactics
bought
one
it.
time,
I
that's
got
just
it as a
plain
gift
stupid.
because we buy too much of
Wobasan has
games,
shown me a new
and
path.
I actually play
Mechanically
because
modified
who else plays
Onikabuto.
that kind of game
With
other
this new
than I
technique in
do?
my arsenal, size will
But
be no
it's
obstacle to me
not
and my
since that
valiant
long
beetle warriors
because
as we
maybe
set out
since
to
I
defeat Crystal
happen to
Tornado once and
go
for
with a
all.
two brother and most likely that in my house is
Looks like
more
Woba's
into the
not too sure about all that.
boy section rather than the
Mechanics,
girl
huh?
because I'm the only girl
Hmm.
within
I'd
my
have to get my
family. Not,
master to
I
see
mean,
if
I
a
don't
friend would
really
be willing to
include my
help.
mom to be
She's
honest
the
because
expert.
Did you say
it's
expert?
not like I
Please,
don't want
Koba-san,
to, but
Chef-sama,
it's
my
more
savior.
like
Introduce me.
Uh-huh.
between the three siblings, I am the
Thinking of
last,
becoming the
and I'm the
second
only
Arataki
girls.
gang member to study
So
in
yeah,
Liyue, are you,
it's
boss?
really something that I can
Shinobu,
say I
why'd
have
you get
been
back?
bombarded and
Time's
been
up.
living
We
for
spent our
since
last
the rest
mora
of
on
my
these boat
life.
tickets.
So playing
Don't get to
games
the
as
harbor
if
pronto,
like
you'll go to
the
waste.
boys kind of
But
thing
I,
is
give me a
happening
minute,
to
okay?
be normal to
We're in
me.
the middle of an extremely important discussion here.
Which is
Yeah,
this is I
I
want to
heard.
talk about. It's kind of
I
interesting
was
because
actually very
when I
pleased to hear the
get on
suggestion of you
school,
doing some sort of
people
studying
always
coming
like
out of your own mouth.
those who in
I
my
have
age
some
as
relevant
the girls,
experience,
they
so
mostly
I
like
can write a little
talking
booklet to
about
get you started.
binders or
But
doing
unfortunately,
a
studying in
diary,
Liyue is very
exchanging
expensive.
cards,
Kiara
exchanging lovely
Takujin's typical
papers,
expenditures are a drop
or
in the ocean
playing
by
dolls,
comparison.
talking about
So, what do you intend to do about it?
cartoon movie.
It'll be
This cartoon
fine.
movie is
I'll
more
just,
specifically Barbies because
work like a horse when
I
I get
think
back to
Barbie is the
Inazuma.
one who is
I
more
know what I'm
famous
getting into
than
here, all right?
other
I got it all
cartoon.
planned out in my head.
So
It's not
yeah,
like I've never gotten
it's
paid work
really,
before. As
really
soon as
like
I get
different
earning,
than me
well, I'll
because
have cash for the
if they
burning.
want to talk about me, I
And
basically
don't think
have
for one
zero of
second I'll be
idea of
abandoning
that.
you or the
I
rest of the
try to blend
Aratachi gang
in,
neither.
sure,
I ain't the
I
kind of
did
head honcho that
buy a
runs off to go
binder, I
study
did
and leaves
buy
his
a
gang
kit
behind.
paper for that, try
We're
to
gonna
blend in
study.
with the
We do it as a
society.
team.
I mean,
Once I've got enough
it
mora
is
for everyone's
public
tuition
and it
fees,
is like
all
we
Arataki gang
try
is coming to
to
Liyue.
build more
Study
connection.
together, learn some
And
epic new skills
I can
together,
say that it
and
was
come out the
going
other
well,
side as the
so
stronger,
rather than me
smarter,
trying to blend in,
invincible
I just like,
Arataki gang.
why don't I admit,
You're
be
saying
myself
all the
and
right
just roll with
things.
it.
Who are
So
you and
this is
what
the
have you done
reason
with
why I
Bobs?
think that
Wow,
I
Bullchipper!
might
Those were
be
some bold words. You
quite
better make
the
sure you
weird
follow through.
girl back on my days because of me
Plus,
only
I
happen
still
to
need to iron
into
out some
playing
kinks
games
in terms
and
of
the
what kind of
games
work
that
I
I
can
play
get and
is
how much I can
actually
break in per day,
action
but
game, fighting games,
In that case, Letty King,
adventure.
I'll stay here in
So
Liyue.
yeah, that was
Firstly,
made me think
this will
that
enable me to
me
follow
playing
up with Chef
Genshin
Sama and discuss our study
at
plans in
first I
detail.
was finding like
Secondly,
this gotta be
now
odd
that word
and
of the
mostly
Arasaki
like
Blazing Army Eagle
literally
Battle Boot Camp
every
has
time I
begun to
doing a
spread,
co-op,
I'll
people
be
gonna
able to
take me
scout for
as a
talented
boy,
warriors and
even
continue
though I
optimizing
happen to
Emikaku's own
always
training
changing
diet.
my username,
Also, if
but
the
it
Oni King's
always
right
female
hand in the
related.
sky cleaving
As you
white
know,
iron
I
rapidly
actually
now moves
make
to continue the
a
battle,
lot of
I'll
character
analyze the battle
for
so far.
because
I'll be
I am
here to
myself a
support.
writer. I make a
awesome.
lot of
Good thinking,
characters and I
Grandmaster.
just try to
Okay, standard
impersonate that
procedure
character
applies. I'll let your
if they
grandpops
on the
know what you're up to
character
so he
in
won't worry
Genshin,
about you.
as if there's
Man,
I
I
don't know
am
if
so
I happen
pumped to see
to
what you'll have for us
open
next
up
time
my
I see
bio
you.
today, but
I do need to make
my
one
character
thing
that
clear,
name
though.
that now
I
is
can't promise that
I
we'll be
put
able to
it
talk
in
an
my
adeptus into taking you on as
bio today,
students.
the one that I use
Yuffie and
is
I will do our
actually
best, but we'll just
Clary.
have to see how it
And
goes.
Clary,
The great master of
I
whom
see
you
the
speak
resemble on her
boasts a
on
skill
Collie
others can only dream
because
of.
both of their
Their
personality,
pride and
the one that I
prestige don't
created
faze us.
upon Clary,
The
is
important thing is that I,
similar
on
to
behalf of the Oni
Collie.
King and the
This is
Arataki
the
gang,
reason why
can
I
find a way to
using
show them we're
a
serious
Collie
and
as
sincere in our
my
quest to
profile
master
picture
the
in
mechanical
Genshin.
arts.
So
So I'll need
as
to do
time goes
some
on, I
research
like
to
to do
find
that.
out what
Like
kind
it's
of
kind of
gift we
like
should
for me
offer
try
if
to
we're to be
blend in
seen as
and
worthy
role
of learning the
playing.
mysteries
Yeah, I
behind the
just really it's
manufacture of the blue
this
pruner.
this is also the reason why
Boss,
I
we
play
gotta leave
Genshin
right
too.
now or we're not gonna make it in
I
time.
have like odd way to
All
find
right.
inspiration
I guess
in
this is
trying to
it.
writing skill because I'm I to be honest
Traveler,
I actually have
Paimon,
a lot of books.
Yunfei
Not
Senpai,
gonna lie,
Miss
if
Xianglei, Guoba,
my device
you've all been a
yeah I
huge
mean
help to
for now
Boss with
I
this
can
Beetle
show you
Battle
guys
event.
because of my
I really
device, but
can't thank you
if
enough.
I happen
Please,
to
take
doing
this
like
as a token of my
some
gratitude.
how should I say
I hope you can
a
find some
great
use
a
for
day
it
in
in
my
your
life
future
or maybe
endeavors.
get ready with me,
Wow, you got us a
I'm probably gonna
really
try
good
to
information, Nobu.
prove
You're
you
so
or give
thoughtful.
you a sneak peek of
The time
what
has come.
I have
Adios,
today, like
compadre.
what
See ya,
book that
sky
I
cleaving white
have.
iron lavender melon.
A
Goodbye,
little
royal
snippet
son, Chef
because to
Sama,
be honest,
and
there's
farewell,
a bunch
my
of it,
savior.
and I
I'll
actually
be back
read
real
those
soon.
books.
I promise.
This is the reason
You'll
of
need it.
how I get inspiration and me playing Genshin. It's not just
Don't
because
let
for
Pops
me
say
to
you
get
can't
away
keep
of my
your
other
token.
games, the competitive
It's great
games,
to have
but
ambitions,
also
but
for
don't
me
let
to
yourself get
look
carried away
for
in the
more
heat of the
inspiration.
moment.
So
Do
as
what
if
Shinobu
time
tells
goes,
you. Be
I want to
realistic
try
about
to
what you can
make
achieve,
about
and make sure you pace
probably
yourself.
doing
But
some
of course, if everything works out,
story,
Paimon
short
can't wait to
story.
see Crimson
Either I
Scout
want to
driving a
like doing a
ginormous
crossover between
mechanical
Genshin and
helicopter
my
in the
anime,
heavens.
or just like an original story. Sometimes I pick up the reference from this game or from the other games that I play, or maybe if I happen to watch a movie or an anime. So this is the reason why I try to do it and try to play the game and kind of, how should I say, push myself like I don't want to delete this game. Okay, so now my game is already, the event is already done, and I also already done my comms. And yeah, this is the current tip that I have right now. And I think today I want to do some daily for I wanted to do a farming for Chef first because I recently just got her. I actually wanted to skip Raiden's banner. It's not that I want to skip, but I just lose to Mona typically. But on
Add
both accounts, to be
asterisk.
honest, I will
Thank
lose
you
to
for
both to Mona on both of it. So
add
yeah, I
asterisk.
got both Mona on my both account, but on the auto account and my main account. Kinda sucks to be honest, but yeah, that is what I try to do. I actually want to like hold myself and wait for the next patch, which is I think the next patch is Clock Retainer. Yeah, the next patch is Clock Retainer with Nahida. I don't aim for Nahida, but I aim for the Clock Retainer. Even though I don't know which team that I put her on, but yeah, just for a new character like that. So yeah, as you can see now, yeah, I'm doing my domain on Shepherds. Oh, I gotta show you my team because I think I actually promised you, and this is my main team, which is Xiao, Xing Xing, yes. No Pal means no Nivelet. Alhitam means Alhitam. Ayaya, I mean, you know but the meme, but Ayaya, Ayaka. Hanyu Ganyu, yes. Hanyu is my other character, and she's kind of resembled to Ganyu, and Scar-Uf is means Kara. Brothers Black means Dialog and Kaya because they were actually brothers. Archon because I did have all Archon minus Purina, and Geos. The friendship means that I actually have this team comp for like every team that I want to use. Yeah, for now I use Cappuccino with Sino, but I switch out Raiden with Shepherds for friendship because I actually like to make friendship. Back to the friendship team, it's actually for those who haven't been on the friendship level of 10. That is my goal today. More likely that is my daily routine for me doing the, how should I say, the daily in my main account, because if I have a character who's not in Friendship 10, I usually gonna do dailies, events, something like that with them so them can rise up to Friendship 10. Kinda kinda hard, or more likely kinda taking a long time to do it, but well, rather than me doing nothing, why not just I do things like that? Either way is really art, something that I love to do it. Yeah, I know my Sino is dying, but don't worry, with the power of food. Hiya. And I didn't do it. Haha. Yep, now I do it. Haha. So yeah, what else I should talk about? This really are something that is hard because to be honest, me doing this shooting, not like shooting, me doing this screen media of playing Genshin is really take a long time. But yeah, this is my daily for my account, the main account. If I have no idea of what I want to farm, usually I gonna farm something is like the new artifact, not this one, the one with the golden tube. I think it's for the like is new like wisely Lini Fuina's artifact is that one. Yeah, I usually do that one, but with me now I have a Sino, I now currently more into doing the Sumeru domain because I try to mess out Sino. Yeah, I got Sino too. I actually want to save the PD for Nafia, but I actually got him. That's for me because I have his weapon. I have his weapon first, then the character. Oddly, yes, it is odd because I actually. So the reason why I actually doing more likely how I can get Sino is because I actually lose no. I forgot who I lose for, and I forgot in which banner. I think I think Sino, not Sino. I think before Sino, but I actually saving my Primogen for the weapon. Long story short, when Sino's banner came out with Ayado, I pulled the weapon banner. I actually have been wanting hard. So this kind of like my love and hate relationship for Ayado's weapon, Haran,
Hey,
is first
the Temple of Wisdom.
the first time that he released with 20 rerun. So the weapon is Haran and LG. And I got LG rather than Haran. That is the first strike. The second strike is when Ayado rerun with Wedung rerun. I got engulfing.
Their penance is due.
That is third, not the second.
Guilty.
Well, people always say third time is the charm, so I try for the third time, which is the one with Sino and him.
Drop your weapon.
I got Scarlet Sense.
Justice will prevent.
And I feel like the one, the thing is this time I like my friend, the one who I can say the gacha god. The reason is because he actually got Homa.
Penance is due.
Yeah, not Homa. Her lucky was pulls it actually when she tried to pull for Alhetams and Kazuha, and she actually lose to Aquila. And yeah, I try to like probably say that well, seems like your weapon luck is gone dry. But then she tried to do a 10 pull after she finished up some exploration dailies and blessing something like that. She do a temple on the weapon there, and she got both Kazuha's and Aleta. I really am shocked. I'm really utterly shocked. I'd be like, what the hell are you doing? How can you got this far? Like, how can you even
Order
got
guide you.
their weapon? And she's like, well, I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't even know that I would
Everyone hold
got
hands.
both of them in the same time. And I was like, well, this is something. So I asked her, like, I literally asked her for, please, I really beg you, I beg you for from the deepest of my soul to pull for Ayado's weapon, to be honest. And she said, well, okay, but you have to promise me to not even touch it because she's the one who gonna do the pulls. So yeah, I do as you say. I waited for the time to come, and when she pulled, I got Scarlet Sense. I was like, well, seems like my blazing in Genshin is really outsized because I can say the first time and the last time I got lucky is on Ito's. It's on Ito's his character banner, Ito's. Right then, her on her very first character banner and Ito's weapon because I can say and I think everybody can agree with me that Ito's weapon banner is really sucks. Like it's either you got his weapon or the catalyst that no one ever uses. Either you want even though you have Ningguang, I don't even think Ningguang was good with that catalyst. I mean you can say that because it's more likely aesthetically wise. It looks pretty on her, but yeah, the stats is not go. But yeah, I actually got the red horn, so I think that is like my luckiest pull because I got what I wanted. But other than that, no, I never. Well, for the character, it's kind of different because sometimes I can get lucky and sometimes I'm not because, as you guys know, I used to show you on my past video. It's already old. I actually have C2 item. And no, yes, I mean, I kinda top up doing some welcome, do a blessing. But I have the reason. My reason is doing blessing is because back there, Ayatos came up. And I actually wanted Ayato so bad. I actually have been doing ever since Ayato before Ayato release. I have been doing like I have been being free to play. So when I had it came out, I'd be like, wait, well damn, I gonna do so much for getting this guy. And so this is what put me, my brother, and even my friend, the one who actually I brought into the world of Genshin, she even said that, well, why not you just doing a top up, like a little blessing? And I say, no, I don't want to break my title of being free to play because I actually got in that lucky for by just doing a free to play thing, which is exploring and things like that. But you say, well, it's either you doing something like that to precaution the impossible, or you can just cry your ass out because there's a chance you won't even get Ayado. And I say, and that it was both me. And I'll be like, okay, shit, I gotta do a blessing. Fine. And that is the first time I become addicted to doing a blessing on each time. Not like each time, but well, after Ayato, I did doing a blessing like routine, doing a blessing. But when I become like
Solidify.
Let's
financially
light it up. Gears of
less
storm.
in
Dare to mess with me?
currency, I started to think maybe I can just do a blessing
Disappear.
by doing
Useless. Boring.
like if I ever
Worthless.
wanted the character, then I gotta do a blessing. But if not, I won't. Oh, by the way, right now I'm doing bounty because the time I record this gameplay is actually on Monday, not Monday, on Sunday. But that it's kind of like my routine too. With that, I usually doing my bounty on the very last
This is
day of the
order.
week, so it just like add up my
Take a
routine.
third rest.
But oh, and on my other account, I haven't done the bounty. It's not that I don't
Useless.
want to, but more likely that I already finished both Lyra
Dare to
and
mess with me?
Mondstadt. I just need to do Inazuma, and I still try to rise up
Evil
my
conquering.
reputation into level 2 so I can do the reputation level quest and the bounties. So yeah, this is what I do for now in my main account by doing bounty. How what else then? Oh, if you ask about my favorite character in Genshin, as time goes, I at first I actually like Xiao. I don't know why. Oh, okay, I think I know why. Because Xiao, Japanese VA, was voiced by Kirito. If you know what Kirito, then yes, you know who it is. So I watch SAO. I
Let's
know
light
some
it up.
people gonna say SAO is sucks, but on my side, I just like
Order
the vibe
bright.
of the film and the anime. So yeah, Kirito is the main character in the the anime, and he voice
Worthless.
and his VA. I mean, depends for VA voice Xiao. That's the
Worthless.
reason why I like Xiao. But other than that, as time goes, as time I play him, I did kind of fall in love into his personality more rather than his VA. I actually played this game because I actually like the character. Other than character, because I know that this game has the Japanese VA, I also look out for the VA. Who is the VA? And if I like the character, I gotta do it. I gotta pull for the character. But other than that, well, I just if I like the character design, I want to pull it. One of them is actually Ganyu because Ganyu does remind me of my character, who is the one that I call Asanyu. So yeah, I really like that character and I want to pull it, but sadly I catching on Ganyu's banner on her very first banner. And for Xiao himself, I do like Xiao, and I can say that he has been on my account for years. Like he was the one who carried me all through into Spiral Breeze because back there Spiral Breeze actually really I can say I can say myself it was hard because on my side maybe because I haven't really into like building character. And if I have to be honest, back there, even though I have Bennett, I know you're gonna be hating me for you who have been playing Genshin. All of you, you can judge me all you want, but when I
Solidify.
have Bennett, I don't even build him.
As
And
one with
we
wind
all
and
know
cloud.
that he is like the best Pyro Icon.
Access denied.
And when my brother says like, why don't you build Bennett? And I say, wait, he is backup.
For Rex
And
Lapis.
that is like my mindset here. Because on my side, back there, me of my past
For an
life,
ice and
my
frost.
past experience on doing Genshin is like, I want mana, I want 5 star. That is the mana. But my brother say like, well, sometimes you don't have to follow the meta, but it means that there is the alternative for that meta. On this side, if you ever want to pull Fenty, but you don't have Fenty, you have Sequos. But no, even no, Fenty doesn't even be in use right now because there is Kazuha. And yeah, for you who wanted to buff a character attack, if you don't have Mona, you have Bennett. And even now, people still prefer using Bennett rather than like Mono or something like that. I honestly doesn't even use Mono to be honest because on my mindset, me using Mono means I want to do a one shot. That is my mindset because I'm not a type of person who actually wanted to do a one shot. I just want to, I want to get this done. At least you die. At least the enemy dies. Then I'm happy. I'm done. That is what I want to do because I'm more into like I want to explore it. I want to enjoy the scenery and something like that. Even though back there my device is not that good with the current one that I have now, but yeah, that is what I want to try to do. And it's really, really like how should I say? It's really, really breathtaking to be honest right now with my current device is really something that I would even
Odds are
enjoy
in.
to
Take
even watch extending it
Isasasu.
for hours. So yeah, I think I almost reached on the end of my boundary. So what can I talk about again next? Oh, maybe if you guys have some like insight, you can just leave on the comment below. And if you consider to like and subscribe my channel, it will be so helpful for me because it means that somebody actually really are liking my content like this. Yeah, maybe I will try to make it something like a story time while playing games. Even maybe next time I gotta try to look for a chill game rather than playing games. I mean, I can say Genshin was count as chilling game because you don't have to do spiral obvious all the time, right? You just by doing Explorer, it's already cut as being a chill game because basically you can do whatever you want in this game. This is your account, this is your world, you can do anything. You can just even I can just make where we go to the highest top on the way I forgot that place, the Chinyo Peak. Yeah, I can just go there and let my character sit, and I can tell you a lot of it. It's more likely doing a podcast by playing games, isn't it? What I mean, based on the timing, it's more almost like a half of minute. Yeah, half of hour, like because 30 minutes.
Hey,